3 of the NFL just wrapped up. I'm going to go through the scores and check if I won in fantasy this week and go through my record. So, Giants, Niners, picked the Giants, or Niners, excuse me, 1-0. Giants just looked really bad. Purdy's 8-0 in the regular season as a starter. I mean, I think he could be a legit quarterback going forward, and I think if this offense is keep doing what it's doing and this defense just keeps dominating, I think they're just gonna be on a streak to the Super Bowl. Falcons Lions. Lions winning 20-6. I picked the Falcons to win that. Offense just didn't look too good. The play calling was kind of terrible. Falcons defense looked pretty good. This is one of the better offenses in the league. I think they just didn't get it done. Titans Browns. Browns won dominating fashion even without Chubb, which is good to see. That's good to see if you're a Browns fan. And Chubb only torn MCL. Great news. It's only a 6 to 8 month recovery period. I for sure thought his knee was just done. Next game we have is the Saints versus the Packers. I picked the Packers in this one. Close game. Jordan Love. I mean, look at this. 18 points in the fourth. Wild. The Dolphins looking like they have the best offense in the league right now. At least this is what they've been showing. 200 rushing yards by I don't know how to say his name. Tua balled out. Tyreek balled out. The whole team really balled out. It was just a wash. It was disgusting. Chargers Vikings. I picked the Vikings to win this one. Chargers did win. I mean, it's the defense. It's the Vikings defense just cannot get enough stops for this offense to score. And this is another top offense in the league. They just can't seem to get a stop when their offense needs them to. Patriots Jets. Pick the Patriots. Just ugly game. Two pretty bad teams in my opinion. Bills washed the Commander. The Bills defense showed out. I think they had like 4 picks or something like that, 9 sacks. It was just a nasty number. Texans Jaguars. Texans won. C.J. Stroud looked really good. Tank Dell looked really good as well. Good to see that offense kind of clicking. Colts Ravens. I didn't think Gart Minshew would do that good, but I mean he got them the win. Overtime win against the Ravens. Seattle Panthers. I didn't think this game was going to be that close. Again, another starter out. But Andy Dalton balled out. Adam Thielen getting his first 100 receiving yard game. Who knows if that will happen again this year. Chiefs Bears. Chiefs washed them. Travis Kelce showed out in front of his new girl. The biggest surprise of the week was the Cowboys losing to the Cardinals. Losing Trayvon Diggs does hurt. I just think Dak is not. He's a fraud. I think this offense isn't going to be top tier until they can get a quarterback that can throw the ball more consistently and accurately. Steelers beating the Raiders. I think Jimmy G got hurt during this game, which is a shame because Devontae Adams popped off 13 catches, 172 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Wild. And then our games last night, Eagles winning. Swift was another 100-yard rushing game. I think the thing is with Swift, if you can't give him at least a little bit of blocking, that was his problem in Detroit. Detroit didn't really have that good of an offensive line. You got to be able to use him right. He's not just a receiving back. I think that's what he was labeled as just because of PPR fantasy and his high ability to catch. But this dude can run. I watched him for 4 years at Georgia. 4 years at Georgia. I mean, the dude's a beast. He can run the shit out of the ball. They just got to use him the right way. And then Rams versus Bengals. The Bengals did win. That was a close game. There was a sketchy call at the end that I thought should have been a touchdown from Tutu Atwell. But, alright, Fantasy Week. We did end up winning, moving to 2-0 on the year. Just should have subbed some different players in on matchups. Hurts, average, did what he did. The 2 interceptions did hurt. Algier, like I said, the Falcons' offense didn't really run the way needed it to. Swift did good. Jettas finally got his first touchdown. Calvin Ridley stunk for the second game in a row. Hawkinson would have done good if he didn't fumble. Drake need to catch a few more passes. I started Puka this week. Obviously, we know he didn't do too good, but I mean it's all right. He caught his last catch put me over the edge to win. So Jake Elliott, I mean obviously kicking field goals, dude's probably one of the better kickers in the league. Chiefs defense, and then we go to our bench. Obviously, Mike Williams should have played him, but they just confirmed he has a torn ACL, so I will be dropping him. Tony didn't do shit. Christian Kirk got a touchdown, probably put him in. But looking into next week, making a few transactions, picking up a few people, Akes, however you say his name, Tank Dell and Laporta, trying to get those. And then I'm going to adjust my lineup from there. Hopefully Cam Akers is in this week. See what I can do with him. And that's pretty much it. That was the week in the NFL and fantasy. I hope you guys enjoyed.